is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
The first question of the night is Kazumi Natsume Gaming says, can we be pals online? No. Cannot. You cannot be pals online. I am a person who is a streamer, a content creator. There's one of me, many of you. There's no way that I could personally have a pal-like relationship with every person out there. We can hang out and talk, but we can't be close personal pals. That's just never going to happen. Yeah, I'm not like those other creators who overpromises to try to get something out of you. I'm going to be straight with you, all right? I got a busy life, a family. I don't have time for pals, all right?
Let's face it, is a money factory. Please give me your monies. First contribution of the night has rolled in. A $25 tip from Dan the Man to start the night. Thank you so much, Dan. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
Says, what is your proudest moment ever? You know, maybe that a woman wanted to spend the rest of her life with me, that she actually will put up with me to marry me. Probably. I can't think of anything else, you know, particularly. It's not like, I selflessly ran into a burning building and saved an entire, you know, family from a fire or anything like that I can say. You know?
Actually, I'm pretty confused right now.
Okay, I guess this is a good opportunity to split the part. It's going to be a two-parter chill stream here on the channel. So let's split this part, and then we'll,
I'll probably spread my legs here for... Spread my legs? Whoa. I'll probably stretch my legs. My legs will stay closed, but I will get up and walk around the office to relax and stretch a bit before I do the second half of the stream. I'll not be spreading anything. Little Freudian slip there, okay? Oh my god, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm? Alright, now that I'm embarrassed, let me split the part and I'll be right back. Did I enjoy Breakback Mountain movie? What the fuck is that, Chicken Man? What are you talking about?
Thank you for those who supported the stream. Thanks to Dan the Man for the big tip earlier. Anyone else who contributed as well. You know, good amount of super chats tonight. Guys, anything would be appreciated tonight, whether it's a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip. You know that usually I try to hit 50 bucks every stream of tips. We still have another hour to go. There's time for that, and I appreciate everyone hanging in and supporting in some way. All right?
The hardcore begging season.
Justin Wong was going around the country since he was a teenager. He was traveling the country, going to every major tournament, getting exposure in every major Street Fighter game. So he had that crazy background in like every game he played. You know, for whatever reason, the only game that I would say that he never really got super good at was Super Turbo. He's good at Super Turbo. He's just not top. I mean, you know, I don't know what it was. Maybe he just felt because it was the oldest game, there wasn't enough reason to play it hard enough to get high level, and he's probably right. Like, at that point, if you were good at Marvel 2, Third Strike, and CVS 2, you won tournaments, you do way better than if, say, you practice Super Turbo. What are you going to win? Like, the pittance because, you know, it was the lesser game, it was the older game. Yeah, but no, he would be so much better than me at every other game but Super Turbo. That's the only one that I could really hold a candle, you know, to his skill level.
Everyone typing X in the stream chat, you can go fuck yourself. Because I know that when you say that, you're basically saying that you don't believe me. If you don't believe me, you shouldn't be on my streams. You should just leave.
So, speaking of which, what else do you guys want to talk about? Because it seems like the chat is slowing down, and there's really no contributions to shout out right now. So, what is the hot topic? What do you guys want to discuss tonight? The reason that these horror stories about wishes are horror is because everyone in a horror story is stupid, right? There's literally, have you ever seen a horror movie where people are smart and they could just easily figure ways out of situations? No, but that's the appeal of a horror movie, is that they're dumb fucks who find themselves in these ridiculous situations. See? So that's what you do, is you just find a way. Like, for example, let's say you get the Dragon Balls and you summon the dragon, okay? First wish, I want unlimited supply of Dragon Balls right now. Oh, And he says, I cannot do that. Okay. Well, I want a magic lamp that contains a genie that grants infinite wishes. You use your one limited wish to get something unlimited. That's what you do.
Greed is a very powerful thing, my friends. You gotta be very careful, because then they're dancing the line between meaningful content that you can trust and someone who's always just out to make a buck. And then why are you supporting them? You know, I hate to say it, it's just sad when you see someone go down that path. And a lot of people have done that over the years.
Why would you not do that? Your first wish must be unlimited. You have to do something that will lead to the unlimited wish. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like, why wouldn't you say, if you have the Dragon Balls, I wish for a cave full of Dragon Balls that only I know about and can access. That's your wish. Now everyone fuck off. Now I can wish infinite wishes because I have infinite Dragon Balls in a cave and only I can get to them. So go fuck yourself. That's what you do. Why do people not figure this out? That's what I mean. Any of these stories, horror movies where it goes horribly wrong, it's because people are morons. Oh, look, a monkey's paw. Let me make a wish on it. Wish number 1. I wish that absolutely no wishes I make on this monkey's paw would ever have a negative effect on anyone and nothing would ever backfire. Okay, good. Now you have 2 wishes to do whatever you want with, right?
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
FYI, guys, probably about another 20 minutes tonight, just so you know, so people understand the time frame or whatever. Thanks to those chilling. Thanks to those who have supported the stream tonight. 1 membership, but a good amount of super chats, and as you can see, we almost hit the tier 1 tip skull. So thank you guys for that. Anything last minute here would be greatly appreciated before we adjourn. What do I think about people who give live prey to their pets? Well, let's see. The whole idea of a home pet, right? Not a wild animal, but you're making them domesticated, is that they're not having to go do things that are wild. Your domesticated dog doesn't have to go outside and hunt prey to eat. You're going to feed it, right? So if that's the case, why do you want to retrain it in the things that it lost its knowledge of and or instinct about by being domesticated? That doesn't make sense to me. I have a cat that is a domesticated cat. Why would I then train it to hunt mice when it doesn't have to because it lives in the house because it's a domestic animal? It doesn't even make sense. Right? People just want to do weird shit. I don't know. Just like the people who say, oh, we don't need to spay or neuter our pet. No, just have them fucking reproduce everywhere. That's a better thing, right? Yeah, that's really responsible. Yes, domestic cats still hunt. They have an instinct to hunt. So you play with them and you have them do the pounce or the chase, you know. That's their instinct that you do when they're playing. They don't need to hunt to eat. That's stupid. Unless you want the animal to mimic that action all the time, you shouldn't have it do the action. Do you want your cat running around attacking things all around your house for food? Do you want it attacking someone who comes in your house, biting their foot, thinking that it's dinner? No? Then don't teach your cat to fucking hunt to eat. Right? I mean, just use your fucking brain, but people are fucking stupid idiots.
What are you talking about? This is literal, not logical thinking. This is like crazy person thoughts. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay?
I've literally answered this question a ton in the last few weeks. I keep telling you guys. Am I interested in eventually doing politics? Yes. Would it be on YouTube? No. Would not be here. It would be somewhere else. That way, you don't mix the two kinds of content, and you don't have people on YouTube looking for gaming, but then seeing political stuff, and then getting drawn to one or the other and being pissed off because they don't agree with it. You see what I'm saying? There are places you can go right now to do political content separate from YouTube where you are discoverable, and I would consider going to a different place rather than being on YouTube to do it. It would not be on DSP Gaming, it would not be on DSP Reacts, it would not be on DSP Throwback, it would be its own completely separate thing. But I've already answered this question. Number 1, no, I'm not doing it anytime soon. Why? Right now, I like how things are going between gameplay, throwback content, react content. It's keeping me busy and occupied. It's more than enough content that's making me a good amount of money to make a living. And then right now, I don't want to rock that boat. I want to stay the course with what I'm doing and keep, you know, building that. Right now, the throwback channel's in a development stage, right? I need to get enough body of work on that channel that people would want to go there and watch instead of having like 2 playthroughs, you know? So I need to keep building up content on the stuff that I'm working on. As I've already said, if you do political content right now, at least the climate in America is very sadly that if you don't agree with me, you're my enemy. So I don't want people to be turned off my other content because they don't agree with me politically on something, okay? And in addition, yes, this is one of the most contentious, crazy elections that will be coming up. I don't want to be caught up in that drama, that crazy vitriol, right? People are so angry at each other right now. Like, I feel like no matter who wins the election, you're going to have a very divided country of angry people, right? So, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Even if it makes me all this money up to that point, which I think it would. Like, let's say I started politics during the summer, and I had a hot 3-4 month run where all I'm doing is talking about politics. I'm covering news stories. I'm covering political stories. I'm talking about all these hot issues in politics in the United States and stuff, right? It could be the 4 best months for me, profit-wise. But then what happens when that all dies down, and you've lost your core audience because they didn't agree with the shit you were saying, right? And now you've basically destroyed everything you built for 16 years, which is what I feel would happen. Because ultimately what will happen is one group will win the election, one group will lose, and hate the other group, and be so angry at each other, that's the end of everything, right? So for me, you know, what I think the smartest thing to do would be to wait till after the election's over and the dust has settled a bit, and then reassess the situation and say, is it time or not? But here's the thing. I am not really ready for that. I'm already worked, you know, ragged at this point, 6 days a week full-time, maintaining 3 different YouTube channels. You know, this would be something as I get older.
How much longer do I think I'll be on the internet till I die?
As we diversify more, when I can't game as much. As I get older and I get carpal tunnel, which I'm getting already. I can tell you, I've already have signs of it. It's like, I know I'm going to get older. I'm not going to be able to be playing competitive games at a level where I can hang anymore, right? I'm not going to be able to sit here and game all day, every day anymore. We're going to want to do different kinds of talk shows and things. That's when you look to do that. I don't think now is the time. You want to know the truth? Too many YouTubers saw the dollar signs and jumped on the fucking bandwagon before their time. And now what's happened is they are stuck in that rut. Do you want to know who's stuck in that rut? Review Tech USA. This is a guy that was charismatic, had knowledge about tech, could play games, he could do all that shit. He turned his entire channel into drama around politics and gossip and all of this shit. And now he is fucking stuck creating garbage because he jumped in it so early. That's all anyone will pay attention to him for now. No one will actually watch him review tech anymore, so he has to do junk constantly.
That's like me, right? That's like me. Breathe!
Right? I don't want to make that mistake. I want to be someone who's doing what I like while I'm doing it, and then when I feel like it's time to make that transition, you go to that transition to something different. I don't think we're ready yet, especially now. I don't want to do it now and jump the gun. Yes, immediate profits are very tempting. 4 months of crazy profits as people are all about political content leading up to the election is incredibly tempting to me. How much do you want to bet? If I opened a political channel, you'd have both my viewers and my haters going at it, and the views would be big.
I don't know. You guys don't understand. I literally live in a bubble. A bubble man.
I know it. I don't know if people would like the content, but man, they would watch it, right? But the thing is at the expense of destroying everything I've created up to now, when I'm not ready to make that full transition. If I'm at an age that I feel like I'm ready, if something goes wrong, to make the transition to just doing that kind of content, then do it. Then pull the trigger. Badoom. But I'm not ready to go all full speed ahead on that shit, right? I'm just not. So that's why I am being very, very guarded about making any kind of transition into that kind of content, knowing what it is, okay? You're a failure. No, I'm not. I'm more of a success than most people who are popular on YouTube. All these YouTubers saying, man, I'm so burnt out, I gotta take time away. You failed. You literally failed. You made a situation where you don't like what you do and you're burnt out. You fucked up. Doesn't matter if you're popular and rich, you still fucked up. I'm not in that situation. You know?
Oh, I'm a failure and my life sucks. You know what I'm saying? I hate everything I'm doing, and I'm just stuck doing it. All right. Anyway, guys, now I think it is time to wrap this up. All right. So thank you all again. One final thank you to everyone. Great chill stream tonight. Hanging out with Phil here. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching. If you watched on demand, I hope you enjoyed the topics discussed. And I hope that you will tune in next time. When will that be? I don't know. We've been doing these about once a month, and I feel like they work well once a month. These late night chill streams. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys so very much. I hope you have a good evening. See you next time. Be safe. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.